3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Welcome, fellow Forex traders. This is going to be a short show. A short show because there is literally nothing going on in the Forex market. I think I've heard one trade go off. That doesn't mean there's probably not more, but there's not that much more. We are simply gearing up for some things, I guess. Let me make some guesses. What is this? It's the 9th of January, 2025. So I believe Trump gets sentenced tomorrow. We'll see what comes out of that. We also have non-farm payroll coming out tomorrow. Be interested to see how much that's going to move the market, if it does at all. And I think we're just kind of like bow and arrow slowly pulling back, getting ready to fire off once this inauguration goes off on the 20th. There'll probably be a lot of market activity, a lot of speculation. They're going to see what happens the first day, the second day, that type of stuff. And that potentially is what they're waiting for. But right now, we are still in, and I'm half tempted to just get out of this right now because we're up in profit. If you're looking at this free trade, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and take profit on it because we've just been in this thing way too long. So let's do that. Let's get the hell out while we're up. I'm going to close that. I'm going to close that one. And I'm going to close this one. Ending in a nice net profit of $9.85 after holding it for a freaking month. Okay. I will launch a new free signal, so maybe we can do that now. Let me go on pause here. Let's go pull up the full account, the full algorithm, and see what it is doing. See if there's any trades I want to jump into at all. So about a $650 drawdown. We're in about 24 trades. I notice NZD USD has been pushing. And the price action has been taking the hedges out. We'll take a look at that. I believe it's the one profitable pair feed. If you're not familiar with what that is, stick around. But the one profitable pair feed is probably something that every Forex trader would want to plug into because it just crushes and it has auto hedging built in. So results wise, yeah, look at this. This just shows you how slow it is. We've got a closure of $18 overnight. Is that it? Am I in the right account? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm in the right account here. I am in the right account. That is the entire algorithm. That's the slowest we've seen it. What are we normally closing? At least a few $100s overnight. It's been over $1,500 at times. Even recently, that is some of the slowest movement. Now, there's no losers in there. Nothing but net profit. So that's pretty exciting. So that means the every feed, because my subset feeds that I pull off the main algorithm here, it's just exactly that, is a subset of this main algo. So if this is all the main algo is doing, I'll guarantee you the other feeds are pretty much just sitting there. So let's run through them real quick. And then, well, actually what we need to do before I go anywhere, sorry, Let's come back here and let's choose something to jump into as far as the free trade goes. JPY, AUD, NZD's looking good. Probably jump into that. Couple Euro JPYs, Euro USD. Probably don't want to be in that for tomorrow. Non-farm payroll tends to hit that pair pretty big time. NZD, JPY, sideways, NZD, USD. That's going to be a really cool trade. Let's go look at what the price action looks like on that, because it's been, yeah, you can see here why the hedges, the auto hedges, are getting taken out. Got a lot of price action happening here. Just wicks on both sides. We had this huge drop, and now we're just in this sideways channel. That's actually going to be a really great trade. So we're going to buy. Let me zoom in a little bit. We're in a buy down here. TP is right here. That's going to be a great trade. I don't think I'm going to jump into that right now as far as the free signal goes. I think we'll go back to the top. And what did I say was looking good? AUD, NZD. You're going to laugh. I hope that's not the one that we just closed. I think it was. I think it was. All right. That's interesting that I would want to jump into that again because it looks good. So let's pause that. AUD, NZD. Is that funny that if I just close that down, and I think I did. Yeah. Let's not get back into it. That sucker, it looks great because it has went into the trades. It's pulled back towards take profit. Wow. Okay. I don't want to be in that one. Stand by. It's just funny that I would pick that twice in a row. It looks great. Tastes great. Not really great. What would be another trade to get into? CAD Chief, how far away are we from take profit here? About halfway. That might be a nice trade. Let's just go do that. CAD, CHF, buy. So let me pause while I do this. Pause here. Stand by. I'm going to launch a new free signal. Let's see, which one is it here? It is this one. So what I say, CAD Chief, let's do that. Let me type it into the system. CAD Chief. And here it comes. We want to be in at trade number 0. See if this works. And of course it does. You may have heard the ding there. Let me bring you back to the screen. Actually, before we do that, let me jump over to the free signal account, and I'll show you what we're doing here. So we are in a new free signal trade. CAD CHF buy 0.10 or base lot size. As you can see from the main algorithm, this is the very first trade on this pair, with the assumption there could be more, but it looks like it's in a pretty good spot here. Let me zoom in just a little bit more. CAD Chief. Yeah, I guess zooming in doesn't really help me. So we're here. We're basically right at the buy entry, and the TP is up here. So that's looking good, even if it pulls back. And that's really kind of the intent of my algorithm. It wants to enter a few more times, and drag that TP a little bit closer so we can have a profitable basket of trades. So, all right, so that's done. Back to the pause screen here. There's really not much other volume going on. We will look at a few accounts. Let's look at gold. I don't think we have a gold trade open right now. There's no sense in even looking at it. It's pretty much at break even There's been 3 other trades. Um, looks like 2 hedge trades, maybe 3 hedge trades. The price action on gold is really taking out any hedges that we're trying to be into. Stand by. Let me see if there's anything worthy of looking at. Yeah, it's the same old thing. Here, I'll share this with you. So if you look at this price action on gold in this area here, it is nothing but just massive wicks, wick, 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 wick. That takes out our hedge, even though, and the thing I'm doing right now is I'm not setting a stop for the hedge trade. I'm simply setting a set stop to break even at 200 points of profit, 20 pips. And that price action is still taking us out. So the hedge gets put into, we had a hedge right down here. It gets put into play, and this price action pushes down and sets the break even because it moves enough, and then it moves right back and takes it the hell out. That is purely an intent of the big banks. And that is one of the biggest gamified things that we are up against, is that price action that they know damn well you're entering and setting a tight stop loss, or you're entering and trailing your stop. We're not doing any of that stuff. We're setting stop to break even. They know that everyone is doing that. They know that everyone is doing it. It's a tough game. The way to win the game is to take massive risk. What would taking massive risk look like? It would simply be saying, I'm not going to set my stop to break even until a hell of a lot more movement. Right now I'm doing 200 points. So it's not setting a stop, and it's not setting your stop to break even at 200 points. It's probably at 50 points, 70 points, right? I shouldn't say it. 500 points or 700 points, 50 to 70 pips. You just need to give it that much room to breathe, because they are taking you out with wicks. They're taking us out, put it that way. That is a game we have to play. We're in one gold trade right now. If it started pushing and we were in 3-4 trades and continuing to get the hedge taken out, I would just take the stops off. Obviously the stop is off now, but I would take off the set stop to break even. I just take it off and go, let these bad boys run, because we can't afford to be getting taken out of the hedge, the deeper you get into the trade. All right, let's see if there's anything else worthy of looking at this morning. There's really just not enough movement. I can show you this one. This is I'm trading my one profitable pair feed that has auto hedge built in. It was originally a $10,000 account less than a month ago. Now it's up to $16,519. We had a USD CHF closure last night. That certainly, yeah, if you look at it, it was a high lot auto hedge. So that hedge got taken out. Looks like price action, and it happens on all these pairs, price action is taking out these hedges. So let's take a look at what kind of price action is going on USD CHF. So here's the 30-minute. It's the exact same thing. This is all designed to wreck your account. And once you're aware of it, you can go, oh, okay, here's what they're doing. I'm just going to avoid letting them do it to me. Look at these huge wicks down here. Look at these huge wicks up here. Wicks on every candle on both sides. That is simply designed. All it is, it's funny. All it is the banks reaching out and grabbing your stop loss. Reaching up, grabbing it. Reaching down, grabbing your stop loss. It's just a liquidity grab. They are making and taking your money before they decide to move it in the direction that they know they're going to move it. Mark says the market had more movement over the holidays. Yeah, it did. I think we're we're in limbo right now, waiting for the Trump administration to get sworn in. Everybody's just kind of like, well, let's just wait and see. Dude's going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. What's he going to do? He's going to buy Greenland and potentially consume Canada as the 51st state. I love it. I love it. It's called 3D chess, is what that is. Because he's probably not going to do any of that stuff. I do like the idea of taking back the Panama Canal from China. That would be nice. But hey, you know, what was he? What are they talking about? Acquiring Mexico and calling it Americo? I love it. That's good shit. So yeah, just price action, and you might say to yourself, "Wait, the one profitable pair feed is not on USD CHF right now," and I don't think it is, but it doesn't matter. I'm just trading. The concept of one profitable pair is exactly that. I'm just picking a pair to trade. It doesn't matter which one it is. Let's go look at the feed itself. The one profitable pair feed. No, oh, sorry. This is so. We're in, and I'm jumping ahead. We're in the 10 pip hybrid feed, is in 3 NZD JPY trades. Nothing is closed overnight. So, interesting. And of course, there's no hedging on that. So, that's not what I wanted. I want to look at the one profitable pair feed. Here it is. Interesting. Is that in... Yeah, I can just show you this. So the actual feed itself is trading NZD JPY. And it looks like the one hedge trade, again, all these hedges are getting taken out. They're getting ready to manipulate even more these pairs. So I think the inauguration is really going to fire everything off. Let's go look at, so why is NZD JPY also... I mean, it's like every pair is getting taken out. You probably can't see this on the screen. Massive wicks on every one of these. Huge wicks up here. Huge wicks right here. Just pure manipulation. Retail traders are not moving the market like that. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit closer. Yeah, there's just a lot. Nothing but wicks. And it's in the channel here after the drop. So there's going to be a lot of crazy breakout movement once we get some movement. Probably, again, like I said, from this inauguration and swearing in on the 20th. There's really nothing else to look at. One last glance. Like everything else just kind of sitting there. Yeah, I don't see anything that we could stare at here. Let's go back to the free signal and we'll call it a day. Here it is, free signal, CAD Chief, buy, 0.10. Get into it. You know, we just held the last one for what, 3.5 weeks, which is just indicative of what's going on with the market. Looks like lots of micro manipulation on every pair, so just be aware of that. And if you're counting on the auto hedge, which we all are, and I am also, I may have to open some parameters, or what I like about it is that I have the ability to log into the accounts or to the account, let's say the one profitable pair feed, which has auto hedge, and I can manipulate it and I can reinstate a hedge if I need to. So I'm doing that. Just be aware. It's not just kind of, if we're just continually getting taken out by price action, I'm going to start manipulating the daylights out of it, because I want that hedge protection when we get one of these pairs that, you know, runs, I don't know, 20 trades, 30 trades, 40 trades deep. It's the reality of what's been happening in the last year and a half. So, you know, we're talking about 2025 being a much more stellar financial year. We'll see if that plays out, but I'm excited for that. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow, end of the week, Friday, January 10th. Non-farm payroll goes off at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Figure it out, when it's going off with you. But I don't see anything that, certainly nothing to worry about. It will be nice to see some movement. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.